Just to be
thing.
clear, Elon's position is not that Earth is like that humans are helpless or hopeless and we have to just leave Earth. It's not that. It's that life is so fragile here because of the possibility not just of us fucking it up, but of natural disasters. And that we
Sure.
need to become interstellar in order to propagate life and to survive. And so we can carry on this
Yeah.
growth that we're involved in
Sure.
as a human species. Because
Okay.
there's, I mean, they just, what was the number that they just found? A bunch of new asteroids? Like, the possibility of us being hit by a near Earth object is extremely high over the next X amount of hundreds of years. It's extremely high. And these things might not wipe everything out, but they'll start civilization all over again. They'll
Sure.
bring us back to cave people. So the idea was that the more places that we are, the more likelihood that the human race survives. It's not just that we're going to fuck this up.
And I appreciate wanting the human race to survive. Don't get me wrong. You know,
But it should be better than it is now.
I want us to learn our lessons on this planet.
Yeah.
And I think that that's even more important than surviving. I mean, here's the thing. When you ask yourself, when someone asks themselves, have I lived a life worth living? Is a life worth living someone who lives a very long time? Or is a life worth living someone who's lived a good life and maybe for shorter? So what is the ultimate effect that humanity has on the natural world and environment? Do we deserve to be spacefaring? And if we do, then I say let's go. But I mean, I think
Deserved by whose judgment, though?
Well, I mean,
Well, it's a
by my own individual judgment at this
Right.
point, you know.
But I mean, are we better than the lions who killed the gazelles? I
No,
mean,
but the
we're all-
lions, all the natural world works cyclically. The way that the lion kills the gazelle and the way that the alligator takes the
Tourist?
Yeah, exactly. Everything works with balance in nature. You have just enough give and take. It's worked that way for years, and then yes, extinction events happen, and then things die out, but there has never been a creature on the planet with the ability like we have to take as much resource as we can
Right.
without replenishing that or balancing that out.
Right.
So we, I think, have a responsibility as humanity to understand how to balance ourselves with and harmonize with nature. And I think that's where my great hope is that we figure out how to find a cyclical arrangement with nature where just like photosynthesis, just like plants give us oxygen,
Yeah.
and then the carbon dioxide we breathe, then the plants then sequester.
Well, our disconnection to nature might be a part of our disconnection to psychedelics. That might be one of the reasons why we're disconnected, is we're lacking a crucial element that's there to humble the human species. And
Yes.
I think
That's the great key.
I think
Humility.
that's part of it. I really do. And I think that these monsters that were trying to silence the anti-war and the civil rights movement in the 1970s by making those things illegal,
Yep.
they hampered our development, but not all of it, right? So our technological development continued, but our spiritual development ceased.
Yeah, and intellect devoid of wisdom is dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like overcome with ego.
Yeah.
Intellect overcome with ego is like really disgusting.